All right, so the
Hey,
preview for YouTube, folks, if I ever get this actually onto YouTube. Um,
you're not posting live to our YouTube channel?
we can't do live to our YouTube and our Facebook. And I didn't get a chance the last week, maybe 2 weeks, to get it over. So, anyways, let's see if we can get YouTube to go, Facebook to go live. Come on, Facebook.
It's thinking.
All right, and we should be live on Facebook.
Yay.
And now we're back to the screen we need to be on. So, good evening.
Hi!
I hopefully I'm not going to be the one doing the talking, but I am doing the one passing the books, so that may result in me talking. I don't know.
Once again, we have an entirely new setup.
But anyway, we're going to start off with a bunch of Scout comics. We finally got an older invoice shipment processed. It's got a bunch of variant covers that we haven't shown y'all before, as well as a bunch of Ashcans for books that haven't come out yet. So we'll start off with Atlantis wasn't built for children. This is
I did it anyway.
this is the Mainframe Comics Mainframe Comic-Con variant. This is the Mainframe Comic-Con variant for
Concrete Jungle #1. We have Grit #1. And we have Yasmin #1. Yasmin's a cute little book. So, yeah, there you go. That's the mainstream Comic-Con. Then we have new this week, Grit #3. And web store exclusive cover for Grit #3. Yes. We get real happy when we can get these web store exclusive covers to you guys.
I'm trying to find the other version of that, which apparently did not make the box.
No, there's not another version.
Yeah, there is.
Well, not that we have.
Yeah,
oh,
there
of this
is.
one? Of this one? Yes.
Yes.
No, I said I only grabbed the one.
Okay.
He wasn't listening to me when I said I only grabbed the bloody version.
This is the bloody version of Everglade Angels #1, and then there's another one by the same artist in which she is unbloody.
Web store exclusives. And we got a second printing variant for It Eats What Feeds It. I think we may have had this one before, but no, we had. I don't know, but anyway, we have this one. It Eats What Feeds It #1. Cool story.
And now we're to the Ashcans.
So here we go. By the Horns.
I am really excited about this book.
Cult of Icarus.
It definitely sounds interesting. The girl does not know, she's an orphan, and she doesn't know anything about her people, and she gets some surprises. Having always wanted to make it out to Coachella, I'm really interested in Killcella, a former pop star, sort of goes on a cuckoo rampage at a major music festival.
The Map Maker.
This is one of the first books in Scout Comics' Scoot line for younger readers.
Rabid World.
I honestly don't know about that.
And Soulstream. This is another Scoot younger
reader's book.
Reader's book. So there you go. There's our Ashcans. So you can try out a new
Scout comic. Next up.
Agresuko, Meet Her Friends, #2. And this is the regular cover. A little socially distant friendship there. And that is by Daguna. It's the artist for the regular cover. I don't know the artist for the variant cover, but it's very cute.
It is very cute.
Very, very cute. That's from Oni Press, Agresuko. American Ronin. This is AWA. This is #3 of the 5-issue miniseries. Amethyst, #6 of 6. So this finishes off the Amethyst story. Gorgeous cover there.
One of the interesting things of getting books directly from Scout Comics, as well as the same books through Diamond, is that sometimes we'll get one earlier than the other. So we got Atlantis Wasn't Built for Tourists last week and showed it to you, but it actually officially releases from Diamond this week.
Savage Avengers. This is number 16 for Savage Avengers. Looks like there's a visit from Juggernaut on the Savage Avengers. And there is a variant cover. Also maybe a visit from Valkyrie? No. No, I don't know who that is. Who's that?
I'm honestly not sure.
Maybe it is an Savage Valkyrie. An older Valkyrie from way back?
They're if it isn't Jane Foster, they're fixing to do a King in Black story
it's not female.
spin-off that it's not female? Okay.
This is why I'm very confused. Aren't all the Valkyries female?
It typically goes with the whole Valkyrie name, yes.
See? Don't pay attention like that. Barbalian Red Planet number 2. I don't know anything about this from Dark Horse. That's all I know.
It's a spin out from the Black Hammer stuff of Jeff Lemire's.
So Batgirl number 50. Second printing.
Final issue, but it sold out in no time due to the first appearance of the new TV Batgirl. Even before she's been on Batwoman, sorry.
Giant size.
Even before she's been on the CW, she is making her first appearance, not in costume, but her first appearance in the pages of this book. Hence the need for a second printing, sorry.
And then we get to the Batmans. This is Batman number 105. Gotham isn't big enough for the 3 of them.
And as we approach the end of the year, these are, for the mainstream DC books, these are the final issues as we head into Future State for the next couple months. I really like that cover. It is Matina. And James Tynion is coming back to Batman when we get to the other side of Future State.
125 there.
As well, DC just recently announced that he will be writing a Joker ongoing series.
I am dyslexic, so hand to where they're supposed to go because I can't figure it out.
I am.
This is Batman's Grave. This is 12 of 12, so this finishes the maxi series for Batman's Grave.
So Joetta can finally pull it off the shelf and not have to worry about it coming back again like it keeps doing.
There's the variant cover. It looks very studious, very intense.
He does.
Big girls don't cry. Okay, sorry. Big Girls number 5. This is Image Comics. What?
I'm glad that wasn't me.
You don't like my singing?
I'm not about to comment on that.
I'm just gonna.
I can't tell you what they say then.
Oh, that's true.
I presume that was his main cover.
It doesn't say anything. This is Black Cat. This is King in Black. And this is a brand new number 1.
Sorry, we are closed.
We are closed. I don't answer the phone.
We are filming, so hopefully you will call back. Oh, we're going to take a minute here.
Apparently you can't deny it. Oh, you can.
That is the Clark nullified variant. Very subtle nullification there on Black Cat, but it is there. Next up, we have the Todd Knock headshot variant.
That's really gorgeous.
That is actually a really good one. We have the Scotty Young variant. I think Black Cat has broken her Spider-Man. I believe, and I could be incorrect, and if I have these backwards, I do apologize. I believe this is also an open order cover by Vila, I believe the name is. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure this is the 1 in 25 by Sarah Pacelli. And while it is a relaunch of the Black Cat book, it is also ties into King in Black. Next up, we have Black Widow number 4, MCU variant back in stock. Blade Runner 2029 now. I believe that's up itself in some years, and this is And this is, I was thinking it was 2019, but I wasn't sure. And
this is a gorgeous Momoko cover.
Yeah, it is a very beautiful Momoko cover.
Gorgeous Momoko. Momoko does rain. It just, it feels like it's raining on that book. It's just gorgeous. Blade Runner 2029 is by Titan Comics.
We have plenty of that issue because it is by a Momoko cover. However, we don't normally rack Blade Runner, so if you want it, make sure you let us know so we special order it for you. Any book that we don't shelf, we can always special order it for you, and you get it put right in your folder when we check in our books. So that way you don't have to worry about anybody else grabbing it.
This is Bomb Queen, and it's Trump Card Part 4 from Image. And the fun variant cover is a Pokemon card.
Very fun. Complements the Magic cards from last issue.
Cap is back.
Although it's a little bit of a dark cover, I really like the Alex Ross Cap versus Red Hulk cover there.
This is number 26 for Captain America.
And then you have a really super cool nullified variant.
There's all kinds of messages coming through.
Next up, we have Commanders in Crisis, number 3.
And this is Tinto. Tinto is the cover artist for this regular cover. Hamner. This is the Hamner variant.
Next up, we have the Chatzudis variant. We have what I think to be the oddest variant of them all. It is the Steve Orlando photo variant. Steve Orlando, as you can tell from it saying his name on the book, is the writer and creator of Commanders in Crisis. And this is a cover of him reading the first issue of his book. I don't know why.
That's really fun.
That's what I thought
too.
Photo
covers sell, and
yeah, I thought it was kind of quirky and odd, and that's why I went ahead and ordered it. And then there's a 1 in 10 variant for Commanders in Crisis. I haven't had a chance myself, although the first and second issues are in my folder to read. But folks who have read it have told me some really good things about it. So I recommend it upon recommendations. How's that? Next up, Catwoman. Again, last issue before Future State. Not the last issue, just the last one before Future State. This is number 28.
And Catwoman is building an alley town army.
Enter the Strays. And the Strays are also with Catwoman in her Future State stories. And here's a really fun Jenny Frison cover. I did say that right, didn't I? Frison?
Yeah.
You heard of here's another here's another Scout book that we got in last week from Scout. Concrete Jungle number 3 officially releases from Diamond today. Next up is Cutting Edge Siren Song.
It's another one from Titan.
I didn't get a chance to read the first issue. Covers are really, really nice, and I definitely want to take a look at it. But unfortunately, I have not had the chance yet.
And there's your variant. It's a thick book too. It's quite a
yeah. There's a lot to read there.
Quite a good size for a comic. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. But anyway, and this is an Alberti variant. I don't know who Alberti is, but anyway.
Excuse me.
Cyberpunk Drama Team. Actually, it's Cyberpunk 2077 Drama Team.
Based on the video game, I'm told.
Cyberpunk. We have another Tales from the Dark Multiverse. This is Crisis on Infinite Earth. Earth. As I am always reminding my children, when you have more than one, you have to say. Anyway, the Dark Multiverse Crisis. I hate to think what might have happened.
Yeah, really. So here we have Death Metal.
Death Metal.
Number 6. Number 7, the last issue comes out January 5th and leads directly into Future State. So this is the one right before that. Really fun metal cover there, foil cover rather.
That's the Matina cover, I believe.
It is, of Mr. Miracle. Kind of interesting enough, there's an issue of Deceased coming up in which the Matina zombie cover is of Mr. Miracle also. So it's kind of looking at this and looking at that, and you can see how he draws the character.
Not right, the cover artist on the back of
I believe that is David Finch, although I will not swear to it. This next one is Luciello Perillo. Fun bat dinosaur cover. And then the 1 in 25, which, if you remember, has been putting together a rock band. We've apparently switched up music styles a little bit, and instead of being one of the Justice League, it is King Robin playing on that fiddle and sawing it hot.
Devil and Down.
Yep. And you know he's playing a fiddle just because of all the music and the way he's holding it. It is not a dull, boring violin. Fiddle's good, violin's bad.
If you want to play in Georgia, you got to have a fiddle in the band.
Fiddles are good, violins are bad.
Shush.
Next up, we have Deadpool.
Somebody remind him that I played violin.
Fiddles are good, violins are bad. And apparently kissing this chick is bad for Deadpool because it looks like he's fallen to shambles. Not really sure what's going on there.
He's turning into his name.
I hate when that happens. Sometimes in the morning I wake up and I'm D-E-R-E-K, and it's just as hard to get me all back together again. Every now and again I spell myself wrong, and there's extra letters, so I don't know what to do with those parts.
Decorum.
You know, I am not a funny person, so the times that I can make her laugh, I really enjoy.
Hickman and Huddleston, and this is issue number 6, and it's really good. This is one I sat down and read today.
I have not had a chance to read Decorum.
It's really good.
I like the two covers contrasting each other.
And I like this.
I want that hat.
It's his face, honey.
Oh, if you say so.
And I'm thinking this is his first cover appearance, new character? Because, yeah.
Okay, then.
I don't recognize this dude. And, I mean, he's in the book.
All right, next up we have Deja Thoris, which always reminds me of the song from The Grinch Stole Christmas.
I love this.
Deja Thoris, Deja Thoris.
Yahoo, bore, Yahoo, hore.
No, they're singing Deja Thoris.
They are.
This is the Perillo cover.
It's a gorgeous cover. Really
Dinosaurs and hot chicks. And this is this one has Joe. She called me because she was concerned about this one. She's clothed. That's all I'm saying. She's clothed. That is the Joseph Michael Linsner cover.
Because this is YouTube.
And speaking of Linsner, today is his birthday. So reach out to him on Facebook and say, howdy, have a good birthday. Something like that.
This is black and
white.
And
this is the black and white 1 in something of the Perillo cover.
10.
And, oops. Sorry, had some books falling. This is the main cover by Perillo. Dynamite's go-to artist for Dynamite number 2. Well, actually, it says Dynamite number 3. Did I sleep through number 2? I guess I did. Okay, and then this is the Arthur Studium, I'm not sure how to say it, Spider-Man homage cover. And then, yeah, go with this one first, I think, whether you do or not.
I think they're in numerical order. Oh, I know. I guess.
And then this is the open order Dr. Seuss homage cover. They saw Image making some decent money doing Dr. Seuss homage covers on Ice Cream Man. So they figured, hey, let us do it too. And you know what? I like it. It's a weird Vampirella cover. I like it. And speaking of homage covers and Image doing them, they did Peanuts on Savage Dragon. So now we have the Dynamite version with a Peanuts homage cover.
And it was zombified for Halloween. I love it.
Oh, pull back to the. I knew there was other words in there that I couldn't process quickly enough. Put it down. So that is the zombie version. And that is the unzombie version of the same cover. You know, she looks a whole lot better on that cover than she did on that cover. And then we have the obligatory variants. Here's the 1 in 7 Dr. Seuss black and white homage. The 1 in 7 Peanuts black and white homage. The 1 in 11.
I like the one. I like the peanut homage in black and white.
Yeah, I think I like it better in black and white too. The 1 in 11 CDM zombie Spider-Man homage Virgin. The 1 in 20 colored Dr. Seuss Virgin homage. And the 1 in 20 Peanuts of the same flavor.
So if you were getting it specifically for the art, there you go. You don't have to know what comic book it is.
Next up, we have Doctor Who comic number 2. This one also has a very nice cover by Peach Momoko as the main cover. And then a sketch cover, which is truly a sketch well, I say truly. Yeah, it is truly a sketch.
It is a sketch, and it is beautiful.
Which kind of surprises me that she doesn't do her stuff all computerized, but at least she sketches it at some point, I presume. I guess you can computerize a sketch. I don't know.
I told you I watched her draw.
That's true. But it doesn't mean she does all her work that way. I mean, look at how much stuff she does anymore.
She has watercolors. You can't do watercolors on the computer.
Speaking of, do we have the Stormbreaker variant coming up of something? I hear it's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Is it gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Next up, we're into E, so we have Aquaman, Endless Winter.
Yes, if you're wondering why Aquaman is under E, it is because this is Endless Winter Part 4.
And again, this is the last issue of this Aquaman storyline. Aquaman will come back, but it'll be a different creative team. I love this cover. Absolutely love this cover. It's not by the same artist who did the Superman. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a new name.
Dina Ivana.
It's a new name to me, but I love this cover. And it's very complimentary to the Superman Endless Winter special that came out last week. And also under Endless Winter, we have Teen Titans special.
Teen Titans already ended, but this is a special that picks up from the end of Teen Titans, but goes with Endless Winter. We had some question as to whether or not you needed to, have read Teen Titans to be able to read this special, or if it just ignored Teen Titan altogether. But like I said, I read this because I have not been reading Teen Titans, so I didn't know anything about what was going on there. And I've seen the show, so I know who they are. But anyway, it made perfect sense, and you can read it without having read Teen Titans, and you can read it as part of Endless Winter, or you can read it as a story all by itself, because it is.
And of course, only one person on that cover is actually on the show.
Stand back, Titans! Black ice kills! Really? Donna and Beast Boy and...
Oh, is that Beast Boy down there? Okay, I couldn't tell. So 2 people on there actually on the show.
Also, I know who he is.
Well, I'm not saying you don't know who they are. I'm just saying only 2 of them are on the show.
A different show, but still.
I'm not correcting you.
I said I know who they are.
How do I say this? I am agreeing with you, and keeping people at home from saying, "Oh, she's stupid," because I would never say that, and I didn't, and I wasn't thinking it because I know better, especially on camera, where there's evidence. Cross my heart.
He is trying to get out of this. You see him backpedaling. You see his little brain just go. It's just spitting it out. I meant I knew who the Teen Titans were.
Yes. This is that was the variant.
As a group, the Avengers changed too.
Boom brings out Expanse. I understand if you can get through the ground laying first season, the show is really good. We have actually gotten, I think we're at the end of the first season, but wow, that was a lot. I'm not ready to go into more yet.
However, it's from Boom, and everything Boom has done recently has been fabulous, so I will be reading this book.
I hope that's fine. That is I looked at the name before I put it over there, and I forgot it now. Variant?
Not just me, Walker.
Texas Ranger.
No, just Walker.
Oh.
I don't know what her first name is. Its first name.
Could be Texas, then. You don't know.
It's true.
This is the 1 in 10 Felici
Kind of cool.
Virgin.
Virgin cover.
And that's the 1 in 25 Felici
black and white.
Virgin.
Which is really cool in black and white, actually. It really pops, I think, more than it does in the darker. Although the smoke is a little more apparent in the darker than it is in the black and white, but I think it pops, the sides of the building pop more. Anyway, post your opinions of the black and white version in the...
Fantastic Four have never been a favorite of mine, but I'm really curious about what's going on there with only one person that I recognize as being from the Fantastic Four, and I have no idea who the Iron Man looking-ish person in the blue and silver suit is.
Or the dragon?
But it's kind of cool.
When was the last time there was a dragon in the Fantastic Four?
I don't know, but I like the cover.
He's nullified over there.
I'm interested, yeah, and then we have, well, that's the thing. We have the nullified King in Black variant with the Thing seriously nullified out. That is Wicked with a capital Wick. It could be a capital Id, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Firefly 24. It seems like Firefly is a weekly book now.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. We've got number 23 last week and number 24 this week.
Well, there's the regular cover and there is the variant cover or a variant cover.
Which is by Cambadeus?
Sure, that's how I would say it.
Cambadeus.
Cambadeus.
We need to talk faster and get out of here. Come on.
I'm trying. Hey, we're only at 26 minutes. Slowly coming to an end is Grant Morrison's Green Lantern, Season 2. Grant has announced that he is only doing these 12 issues. He will not be coming back to Green Lantern when it comes out of Future State. But there will be Green Lantern. So,
in case you were wondering, down here at the bottom it says Multi-Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Alrighty.
I was wondering why there are two different sets of Green Lanterns, because I was like, well, they're two different. Yeah, the Battle of the Sexes is only the beginning.
That looks interesting.
And there's your variant cover.
Fun.
He is spewing fire.
Some giant. Oh, what are we called? I know this word. Gojira. Gaiju. Thank you. So as Image want to do these days, we send out some covers one week, some covers the next week. We don't ever bother to send them all at the same time.
But it's Diamond.
Diamond. I'm sorry. Yes, Diamond.
It's
so this is the 1 in, I believe, 25.
Yep.
1 in 25 cover for Homesick Pilots with a Dayglow pink cover and a sketch, so you can have your favorite artist draw it. And if they have Dayglow pencils or inks, then it'll look really, really super cool. Are we opening this?
I was going to leave that up to you. Is yours, I would assume.
It's
yours, I would assume.
Oh, apparently it's mine, whether I assume or not. But this is, I guess that must be the variant, the exclusive variant. So let's start with this. This is a special pack of the Momoko covers for Horizon Zero Dawn.
That's 1. This is 2. This is 3.
These were the covers that were on the issues as they released.
And this is 4.
But only available through this is this special cover for number 1 with this special exclusive.
Look how cute she is!
Momoko artwork there. And I just noticed, interesting enough, on the back of it, if you so wanted, it's a blank cover. So while it's a glossy, so it'd be a little bit harder to draw on, but it is a blank cover, so you could actually have somebody draw on the back as well, giving you a double variant cover. So all those all of those are in a pack, and that's the only way you can get the special Momoko cover, unless, as I'm told, it is mine, she presumes. Don't think she's presuming, but anyway, I think she's telling me. But that cover
I figured that was why he bought it.
That cover is really pretty. We have Momoko collectors.
Yes.
Starting
with you.
Other than me. All right. Next up, we have.
Just give me the whole pile.
I'm apparently not supposed to read the backs anymore. I've been fired.
Only one has anything on the back anyway. It's Bennett. The Immortal Hulk number 41.
Alex Ross cover. Really fun with.
Facing down that waitress.
With Hulk and the thing at a.
This one's Bennett.
At a deli.
It's the only one I wrote on the back of.
And then we also have, not part of the Immortal Hulk series, but a one-shot, King in Black Immortal Hulk. This is, I presume, the main cover with a scrawny looking Hulk there.
Maybe it's just a really, really big no, whatever it means.
And then a really creepy but fun cover.
I don't know what's going on there. It's weird. Spell.
Oh,
Immortal Hulk, I guess.
Although I don't quite get it, but oh well. Oh, well, she didn't look over here, so I guess I do kind of get it. So, Iron Man, we have a really nice Alex Ross piece here with Iron Man and Felicia Hardy. I guess I just call it the cat. Hellcat, I guess. Maybe she's still Hellcat. I'm not sure what they call her now. We have the really super awesome,
creepy
Iron Man Nullified.
Glowing in the middle of the spider. It's really freaky.
Inexplicably, Marvel's doing some Lego variants. I guess to make sure you don't forget that they do have Lego toys. So there's the Lego variant for Iron Man. And then the Stormbreakers, one per store, Peach Momoko Hellcat variant. That is super sweet. Super, super sweet. She's prolific, but I still love Peach Momoko. Not everything, but almost everything. Next up, not under E, but Justice League, part of Endless Winter.
That is actually Justice League, which is why it's not under E.
Yes. Oh, Aquaman's just stupid. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Justice League number 58.
When the whole freeze is
over! From what I understand, throughout the market, Endless Winter books were under-ordered based on customer demand, so apparently people are starting to clamor for them. I like that cover. I'm not sure off the top of my head who did it, but I really like that cover.
Bartel.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I can see it in her Superman, in her Superboy. Looks more like boy than man, but that is a nice cover. I like that. Next up, we have Kick-Ass versus Hit Girl.
Number 2 from Image Comics.
Kick-Ass, when it came out, was an awesome book by Mark Millar. These series are written by Steve Niles, the creator of 30 Days a Night. Image keeps trying, that's all I can say. It sounded sarcastic.
King Tank Girl!
Speaking of people who keep trying.
Number 2. She made herself king, because, you know.
Sure.
Why not? And these are from Albatross.
That's right, I forgot they did switch publishers, didn't they?
Albatross.
That part actually intrigues me that they switched publishers, especially to an American publisher.
Lock and Key from IDW.
This is part 3 of In Pale Battalions Go.
Apparently, we are living on the Titanic.
Doesn't look very fun to me.
But okay. Mega Man is fully charged.
It's not my fault.
This is number 5 for Mega Man, and there's your totally awesome Virgin variant cover for Mega Man. Super fun. Mega Man's actually kind of fun. I read a couple of them. I haven't read all 5, but I've read a couple of them. Kind of fun.
Magnificent Ms. Marvel, number 17.
He's a robot. Who knew?
From Aftershock, Miskatonic, number 2. Vaguely related, at least, to the... I hate when I start sentences and don't know where I'm going.
I know that. She's like an investigator. It's from Aftershock Comics. I tried to read it.
I want to read it. Cthulhu. What's the guy's name that wrote them? It's like right there. Something Craft.
Lovecraft.
Lovecraft, thank you. Then we have from Mad Cave. Nope, from Behemoth. Sorry, folks. From Behemoth, Necromorphous, number 3. Just because of the title, I really need to read this book. Just haven't had a chance yet. Sometimes I'm going through the catalog and I order books and I'm like, this seems kind of weird, but maybe kind of interesting. And now apparently other people are thinking so too, because Night Hunters is on the speculators watch list for this week. Night Hunters number 1. We've got Nightwing, number 77.
And there is a variant cover. It's here! Once and Future 14!
It has a 1 in 10 black and white Virgin cover. And then a really fun,
gorgeous
1 in 25 Virgin cover. I don't know, there's something about that.
Sword in the Stone.
It is. It is. And there's something about that. I don't know if it's the green glow that makes me think Wizard of Oz. I don't know why.
You know what? I didn't even notice that, but it totally does look like Emerald City.
Doesn't
and
it? I don't know if that's the direction they're going or what.
I have to read it right now.
Oh, see,
We could
really
just stop
right
the
now.
video and I can read my book because I'm
We
so
can.
excited about this book.
These books came in yesterday, so if she was that excited, she could have read it yesterday, folks. But, she wasn't that
The main
excited,
cover
so.
has Arthur and Merlin on the cover.
All right, so carry on.
Oh, no.
Your Wayward Son.
No. Must read it.
From Steve Scroce. I'm not sure how to say his last name.
Post Americana.
Looks interesting. I'm curious to read it.
Guessing it's dystopian, which means I probably need to read it.
Yep, I'm fairly sure it is. This is the Jeff Darrow variant.
Although,
Really liking that
looking
cover.
a little less my style.
That is exactly your style. Things blow up or otherwise get
Shoving
killed.
swords through people's heads is not my
Okay,
style.
well maybe you like this one better. This is the Chicken on the Spaceship cover. How do you not read a good Chicken on a Spaceship book? I mean, there are just not enough chickens on spaceship books out there.
Absolutely. The Chicken on the Spaceship has sold me on the book. I will read it. And there is a blank sketch variant, so you can have your favorite artist draw a cover for you.
Of whatever you want, because God only knows what this very is about.
It's from Image Comics. Excuse me.
Power Rangers?
I think if you turn on the camera, I start yawning.
And which makes me yawn.
Number 2 for Power Rangers. And I did read number 1 of Power Rangers and number 1 and 2 of Mighty Morphin last week. Somewhere in the middle of the week.
Keep going.
But anyway, it kind of, they go back and forth. So they do work together. They are separate stories, but they do work together. So if you are at all a fan, if you were ever a fan of Power Rangers, it's a good story.
And
I mean,
the one that very clearly says number 59 is actually the legacy numbering variant of number 2. And there is the Yellow Ranger blank cover.
Okay, this was last week's, but all of our copies, excuse me, oh my gosh, all of our copies were damaged. So I wanted to show you that we did get the red.
Undamaged copies.
Undamaged copies of the red. So, yeah, there you go. Then we have Killing Red Sonja, number 5. We have Resonant from Vault Comics. This is number 6. And
if you feel like number 5 of Resonant just came out last week, well, you're right.
Those are all 3 books that were ordered specifically for customers. So, you know, if you want to special order something, like we said, we are more than willing to pull it for you. Order it and bring it just for you. Rorschach, issue 3.
Issue 3.
What more can you say? Except there's a really cool variant cover.
Love the variant cover.
Rorschach's funky patterny thing from his face. It's kind of cool looking.
Another book from that Scout Comics, Time Warp. Sam and His Talking Gun. We got in last week, along with some web store.
Cover.
We did indeed get the regular cover, along with some web store variants.
Then why did it just now pull for somebody?
That
we did not have this cover last week.
Okay, gonna have to do some digging because we certainly should have. And if we didn't, what did we have? And then Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Where are you? Got some things for you now. Like, it's time for us to split, Scoop! This game is over!
I'm reading a really fun book right now that is essentially the Scooby Gang, but they're older, and things didn't go well on their last case. It really effed some of them up.
It messed them up.
I didn't cuss. And one of them is dead.
Second coming.
It's
Only
really
begotten son.
really interesting.
Apparently.
I am looking forward to reading this.
Extra short fiction by Carl Caprielli and Tyrone Finch. Drawings by Ed Cato and
one of the cool things about all Ahoy comics is that besides their main story, which in this one is Second Coming, Only Begotten Son, there's always some backup stories of prose and short fiction. So they really pack their books. But I am really looking forward to this one. I'm completely confused. You know, the concept is that God sent his only begotten son down here to Earth to team up with the world's mightiest hero and kind of learn how to do what he's supposed to have been doing all along. So now where the kid comes in, I'm not sure.
But now he's had a baby?
Somebody has.
7 to Eternity, number 15.
These are beautiful covers. I unfortunately did not get in on the beginning of this. I wish I had. But these are beautiful covers. Beautiful covers. In the Stouty Bunny line of things, I believe, from Scout Comics, is the Shadow Play huge 40-page finale issue, number 6.
No, it's not Stouty Bunny. It's,
is it not?
The wet magic user doesn't know she uses magic.
Oh well, just keep going.
Where did this come from? This is number 6 of 6. This is the final issue for Shadow Play. Which is was a really good story, and I'm looking forward to reading the end. It's been a while though.
All right, this has been one of my favorite books. I've enjoyed all of the first 16 issues. I am really curious to see what happens in number 17.
That he's never read because they don't exist.
Somehow, I don't know if you've heard the story, but Robert Kirkman explained that the printer came into the office one day, and sitting outside was a pallet full of comics. Of Solid Blood number 17 by Robert Kirkman and Ryan Ottley. Kirkman said it was some characters that back when they finished doing Invincible, all those many years ago, they talked about and thought maybe one day they'd do something with, but they just never got a chance. And now Ryan Ottley is exclusive to Marvel, so he can't do an Image book. And Kirkman is busy running Image, along with running the Walking Dead TV empire, along many other things. So he doesn't have time to write any extra comic books. So they don't know where this came from. I will tell you secretly that there's a cameo appearance in it with the death of Michonne from The Walking Dead. She died in issue 16. This is a flashback. In the letters column, Kirkman points out that Michonne, just so people would know, is a character from a comic called The Walking Dead that he created and has always wanted to publish, but has yet to have the chance to. So anyway, this is Solid Blood number 17. Not knowing what to do with them, Image decided they would just send them out to stores. We did not get very many, so our copies are on reserve, unfortunately. I'm hoping they're going to let us order some more if they have any left over, in which case we can get it out to everybody who wants a copy or copies. But as of right now, I just wanted to show you it, let you know we do have it, but we don't know any more about it than what Robert Kirkman has told us. So anyway. Solid Blood number 17.
Symbiote Spider-Man. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, it's Symbiote Spider-Man. It's King of Black.
King of Black, number 2, stories from when Peter was wearing the black costume that somehow or another tie into King of Black.
It's kind of a fun variant. Mm-hmm. Not like the standing in front of the room thing. Not standing, hanging, whatever.
IDW brings us our Star Trek comic of the week, Voyager, Seven's Reckoning, with not Seven on the cover, but instead Captain Janeway.
Did you say say Dana Way?
I did. I don't know why, but that's what I said. I was honestly kind of impressed that I even was able to say anything close to her name, because you go one more Star Trek show and I have no idea who anybody in that one was. That was the last one that I even remotely considered watching. Was Enterprise next? Yeah, got no idea. Scott Bakula was the captain, I believe, but that was not his name, I presume. He was not like actually Scott Bakula, right? Okay, he was acting. Okay, I like shows where actors act as themselves.
Actually, prior to everything else, because
Oh,
was the first Enterprise.
Oh, so like so was he Pike?
Fire at the eye. No, he's
okay.
Star Wars. This is issue number 8, and this is Baron Administrators, the number 23 of 36 of the Greatest Moments variants.
Right, Chris Kraus. Did you one of your bleedings? Be careful.
Yes, I know.
But did like your off switch suddenly flip or something? Stargazers number 4 from Mad Cave Studio.
Can you reach over and
I can indeed. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Sorry, I'm leaking.
Next up is Stillwater number 4 from Chip Zdarsky. Image Comics. I have got to get caught up in this book. I heard great things about it when it started out, and I have not had the chance to read it yet.
You know, that's become a
it is
frequent refrain for you.
It very much is. Superman number 28. This is the last issue of I love this cover though, with all the cape and everything. It's the last issue of Superman, leading into, and also the last issue of Bendis's run, because he will not be coming back to the book when it comes out of Future State. We're not sure where he's going yet, although I've heard some rumors. Justice League maybe, but anyway, we will see.
And there is your variant cover.
Very clean cut, smiley variant. Who is that? That NGU? No. Yes, it is. Kyle NGU. No idea how to say his name. I guess it's KL, probably, not Kyle. Who knows what tomorrow brings? In a world, few must survive, or something like that. I don't know.
Taskmaster number 2.
Very fun Hyperion strangling Taskmaster up in the air cover.
I think it's funny that Derek underestimated this book completely, thought nobody would want to read it, and it sold out.
It did.
So this is number 2.
I don't deny that we have more number 1s coming in, as well as more number 2s. The Vein from Oni Press. Fun vampire book. I got a chance to read number 1 finally. I enjoyed it. I like vampires though. So, you know, your mileage may vary. From IDW, we have Vampirella Red Sonja, number 12. Really fun Jay Lee cover here. The more superhero-looking Somebody Else cover.
Okay.
That is, shoo. Well, it's an homage cover, obviously, as you can tell from the cover, but I'm not sure who the artist is. It's a 1 in 7. Does that say Robson?
Yes, Robson homage cover. 1 in 7.
And then the main cover again, and the black and white Jay Lee 1 in 21 cover. Speaking of Robert Kirkman and Walking Dead and Michonne, well, not yet, in Walking Dead, we have Walking Dead Deluxe number 5.
So these are the same books. They're just now they're now colored.
They're now colored and have various variant covers, which are really fun.
This is, they all say Finch and Meringue, so I don't know Meringue. I don't know who actually.
No, Finch. If it says Finch, then it's Finch. That one is the Charlie Adlard connecting variant. Oops. Yes, that's still part of it. Next up, we have, oh, that's not it. Next up, we have We Live, number 3, which is a creepy, weird-ass cover. Definitely need to go back, and I haven't had a chance. Joe read it, I believe.
Loving it.
I have not had a chance, but I am really curious to see what that's about.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one either.
Next up, we have a reprint on We Only Find Them When They're Dead. I think maybe the longest title out there right now. Number 3.
This is a really good book, guys. Really good. This is sci-fi. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's from Boom.
And the first printing of number 4. I say first printing because it's almost guaranteed it'll have a second printing. The series keeps selling out. Boom has been doing some mighty magic lately. And
it's worth it.
The Infante variant, I'm guessing open order because it doesn't say otherwise. And lastly, the 1 in 10 shitty variant. And I'm not critiquing the cover. I really like the cover. That's just the artist name. It's not my fault. Schiti. You say it how you want. Maybe Shitty? Sure. Shitai?
Doesn't matter.
That's not any better.
It's gorgeous. They are all gorgeous.
That is very, very
and
gorgeous.
I can't wait to find out what happens when they wake up. Oh, sorry. Spoilers.
So, next up, we have Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood, number 2. That is the regular cover. And then there is a secret variant mixed in which he is not wearing his helmet, his mask. See? Mask, no mask. So anyway, uncertain ratio on that. Something anywhere between a 1 in 5 and a 1 in 15 is what we're hearing. We did not get very many of the secret ratio, secret variant, just to let you know. So when you ask for it and we say, sorry, we are already sold out, it's not our fault. And there's somebody asking for it, probably. New Mutants, number 14, Welcome to the Wild Hunt. Ten of Swords is over, and the mutants are getting back to their regular lives. And let's see what they do. Finally saw, by the way. Yeah. So if you look at the movie times and you see that Wonder Woman is already playing, and you think, I really thought they weren't releasing that until Christmas, but cool. Maybe maybe they decided to show it early because of the whole, going to HBO at the same time kind of thing. Awesome. Let's go see Wonder Woman. And you're sitting there waiting for Wonder Woman to start, and you're enjoying your popcorn, and they're showing you a trailer for Wonder Woman, and you think, don't usually see a trailer for the movie you're about to see.
And your girlfriend leans over and says, why are we watching a trailer for a movie we're about to watch?
So you think to yourself, that's very strange.
And then
did it say,
and I quote, is this the old Wonder Woman?
And I thought, well, no, I couldn't be that stupid. And I got to thinking, and this one, the new one's called Wonder Woman 1984, and the other one was called Wonder Woman. Very similar titles. Not a good idea, in my opinion. And I don't remember there being anything after the Wonder Woman on the Showtime's listing. So, yeah, apparently it was their old one. So, thankfully, new guy. No, not new
I walked out and asked the manager, can we switch movies because we would really like to see New Mutants. It starts in like 5 minutes. We've been sitting for 10, 15 minutes.
15. We got there early to get sure that we got great seats. No, seriously, because we always buy the hot dog and the pizza, and it takes them a while to cook it. Movie theater hot dogs, awesome.
The pizza, if you get them to take it out 10 seconds early, fabulous.
So, anywho, went and saw New Mutants. Not nearly as scary as I was afraid it was going to be. Joe doesn't do jump scares. There were only 1 or 2 moments where she reacted poorly. There's some scenes that were some scary.
I don't think I drew blood.
No, I don't think so. No, not mine at least. No. I don't know about yourself. But there were some scenes
I grabbed you
in commercials and trailers that were scary that weren't in the movie. So I appreciate that. As a movie, it's not bad by any means. I recommend you see it. It's not the greatest X-Men movie, but I think the cast, with the exception of Sam Guthrie, Cannonball, just ignore any scene he's in. But the rest of the cast, and they don't give Roberto Acosta Sunspot a lot of time. But the girls, at least, did phenomenally.
Magic. I just didn't like his voice. He acted great. He just talks like a country hick, and it bothered Derek.
Sam Guthrie, being from Kentucky, has that stereotypical accent, which is only stereotypical because it's true, but it just didn't ring right for him, in my opinion. But anyways, really good movie. Strongly recommend it. If they do anything else with those characters, especially Magic and Rain, they definitely have to keep those actresses. They both did phenomenally. So, anywho.
Magic was great.
Yes, she was.
X-Force, number 15. You've had enough time to look at the cover.
And now moving on to other things other than comics. We do carry that stuff too. This is a book called Comic Book Creator, magazine, sorry. This one focuses on Timothy Truman. That is really fun cover. I like that. That skull is intense. Wow. Mm-hmm. And we've had a request to start carrying heavy metal for a customer. So we'll at least be showing you a cover of heavy metal every issue. We may or may not be getting one in for the shelf. We'll see how it goes. But this is heavy metal. Excuse me. This is heavy metal 302, which is a fun robot cover. And then there's the sexy, in my opinion, heavy metal 302 Darkwing cover. I'm curious, but hot chicks. What can I say? Yeah, it's not my fault. I was born that way.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, exactly. Reckless. This is the first in a original graphic novel series by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, creators of Criminal and lots of other books that I can't think the name of.
It's going to be a serial graphic novel, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, if you're into crime comics, Reggie Batts, I know you don't watch these, but if you did, then you'd be hearing me talking about you. This will be up your alley. Talking about you favorably. A recommendation. Not like talking about you. Like, gee, Reggie Batts. No, that's what I was doing. Anyway, sometimes she wishes I would shut up.
Red Mother! A new graphic novel. This is volume 2 of Red Mother.
Red Mother, sent Johnny right over. Oh, that was Red Rover. Red Rover was a whole lot nicer.
This is volume 3, The Great Game. This is a great series. Guys, this is great. D&D, fun, adventure, sci-fi, fantasy, fun.
The entire Tom King City of Bane storyline in one massive trade paperback. If you didn't get a chance to read it as it was coming out, now's your chance. Good stuff. Slightly damaged.
Oh. I didn't get marked.
Now it's manga time.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Number 15. That sucks. The time you got reincarnated as a slime, that's just a bad.
It is.
Bad karma.
Bad time. And then Monster Masumi, Everyday
Life with Monster Girls.
I don't understand, but it's a thing.
She apparently is the ice princess of some kind or another because she's all white.
She is.
She's frozen. Snowflake in her hair.
And
that one comes wrapped.
Yeah, it does come wrapped, so that one's got some naughty stuff. Comic Shop News. It'll be free in your bags this week, and this one features a Red Sonja by Joseph Michael Linsner. Still his birthday today. Amazing how that didn't change in the last hour. And wrapping it up, as far as print stuff, we have a freebie handout spotlighting The King in Black. Now that we're up to issue 2, it's time we should actually tell you what's going on. So here's number 3. Here's a preview of number 3. In the 3D, we have
Potato Head.
What's she said?
Mr. Potato Head.
What'd she said again?
He's so fun.
And
we don't know why.
A large.
I'm gonna assume it was my mistake. I don't usually place the orders, but I'm gonna assume that somewhere along the way I clicked some button somewhere, and we now have 2 T-shirts. This is the Star Wars Mandalorian group poster, which I believe is long sleeve. And it is, I don't even know what size it is. Large. It's a large.
And this is also a large Red Guardian from the someday maybe to released on Disney Plus Black Widow movie. So if you'd like a couple large T-shirts, we got them. They just showed up on a pallet sitting outside the printer, so they just sent them to us. Must be right. Must be Kirkman's fault. That's not going to fit.
No, it's not. So we are going to have to do the whole grabbing the camera and moving it to the nun. Dun, 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 dun. Can't get the camera down. There we go.
If you're a fan of the Paranormal Activity series, I do believe it is. I'm not allowed to see horror movies, so I don't know that for sure. Here is the nun in all of her wicked creepiness.
It's from the Conjuring universe.
Conjuring. Okay, sorry.
The Conjuring movie.
Sorry, like I said, I don't get to see these horror movies. I would like to, but
it's not that he's not allowed. It's that he won't go by himself.
No, I won't go by myself because
he won't go by himself.
It would scare me.
Too, baby.
I admit to being scared by horror movies, but I still like them. She won't go at all, so.
I'm the bigger baby, but it doesn't matter.
Yes.
So. Anyway, we're gonna go now. Bye.
See y'all tomorrow. Come by. Come get lots of great stuff. Bye. Oh, I need to stop it, don't I?
Yes, please.
No, this is the Derek solo moment. So I want to wax nostalgically about. No, I'm not. I'm just going to shut it off. Anyway. Oh, no, I'm not going to stop. Mark Saunders, if you're watching this, which I don't know why, but if you are, thank you for asking me about Scare and Hood. I've read Scare and Hood 1 and 2, and I so cannot wait for Scare and Hood number 3. Joetta, how is Scare and Hood?
It was good.
Was it just good, or was it really good?
It was good.
Oh, I thought it was really good.
No, it was good.
Okay, well, anyways, she said really good before. She's tired. Really good book. I enjoyed it. It's weird. It's very weird. It's set. Huh?
I said really good.
You did.
Okay, it's good. I mean,
there's a scene in the first one that actually had me kind of like creeped out. What was going to happen next, kind of thing. Really good. Scare and Hood from I believe Oni.
Strong 1 and 2 are out.
Yes, strongly recommend it. I will try to remember to tell you all this tomorrow when you come in. Rod Robertson, definitely a book for you. Anybody else into horror or independence? Richard Talton. I shouldn't just name certain people. I will push it to Stephen Hardy when he comes in, but he definitely won't ever see this on Facebook. So I want to stop naming customer names, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye. And bye, YouTube.